Weather by Timothy Sandel. What makes up weather? Parts of weather. Weather is what the air is like outside. The air temperature is part of the weather. So is the water in the air. The wind speed and kinds of clouds are a part of the weather too. Most clouds are made of water droplets. Clouds hang in the air. When a cloud can't hold any more water, it rains. Puffy, white clouds usually mean good weather. Dark clouds often bring rain. Measuring weather. You might say that the weather is hot today, but your friend might disagree. To your friend, the weather might not feel hot. So, scientists use tools to measure the weather. That way, we know exactly what the weather is like. Earth has a blanket of air around it. That blanket is called the atmosphere. It contains gas that have no color, taste, or odor. The atmosphere has weight. It's pressed down on Earth. How much is pressed down is called air pressure. High air pressure is caused by the atmosphere pressing down more. Low air pressure is caused by the atmosphere pressing down less. The atmosphere has many parts. Weather happens in the lower part. Planes often fly above the weather. Changes in air pressure led to changes in the weather. Scientists use a tool called a barometer to measure air pressure. High air pressure means good weather is coming or is here. The skies are clear or will be clearing. Low air pressure often means bad weather. The weather is cloudy or rainy or will be cloudy or rainy. Storms happen during low air pressure. Barometer. A hygrometer measures the air's water vapor or humidity. High humidity causes damp, wet air. Low humidity causes dry air. A rain gauge shows how much rain has fallen. An anemometer tells the speed of the wind. Wind vents tell the direction of the wind. All these tools help scientists learn more about weather. They also help scientists predict what the weather will be like. Weather map. Weather tools give scientists data or facts. Scientists use the data to make weather maps. The maps show temperatures, air pressure, and storms. Look closely at the weather map below. Do you see the key? The key's picture helps you better understand the weather. This weather map uses picture to show that the weather is like. What is the weather like in Atlanta, Georgia? Weather satellites move around Earth and take pictures. They send the picture back to Earth. Scientists study the picture. The picture helps scientists tell which way storms are moving. This helps scientists talk about the weather. Smoke. make it hard for some people to breathe. Pollution alert. Cars, trucks, and factories can pollute the air in the cities. The pollution they make is a gas called exhaust. The exhaust moves into the air. The exhaust can hang over the city. The sun's rays can turn the exhaust into smoke and ozone. Weather scientists make pollution alerts when there's smoke or ozone in the air. The alerts warn people to stay inside because smoke or ozone can be harmful to health. How are weather patterns different? Weather change follow patterns. The same weather happens over and over again. Weather patterns depend on the sun, water, and where you live. People near the ocean have one kind of weather. People far from the ocean have another kind of weather. The coast along the state of Washington has rainy winters. The Cascade Mountains near the middle of the state have snowy winters, and the eastern section of Washington has dry, cold winters. Eastern Washington state does not get much rain or snow. What kind of weather does the desert have? It's rain on the coast because the air is warm and wet. The rain turns to snow in the mountains because the air is colder there, and the mountains block rain and snow from going past them. Each kind of desert has its own weather pattern. The Sonoran Desert in southern Arizona and California has a hot, dry summer season, but storms come with heavy rain. The rain is due to moist air from the Gulf of California. The water cutter takes in the air and saves it for later. Dangerous storms. Some storms only bring rain. Thunderstorms can be dangerous. Lightning can strike people, trees, and buildings, so people should find shelter. A hurricane is a huge storm. It starts out over an ocean. It has very strong winds. When it hits the land, it causes great damage. People usually know about hurricanes before they happen. A hurricane can cause heavy rain and huge waves. A tornado is a spinning column of air that touches the ground. Tornadoes form below thunderstorm clouds. They are smaller than hurricanes, but their winds are much stronger. Tornadoes form quickly. When a tornado is spotted, people must go to a safe place. Having heavy rain or big waves can cause flooding. Flooding can make roads dangerous to travel on. People usually know about flooding beforehand and move to higher ground. A tornado is very dangerous. A blizzard is a winter storm. Blizzards have very cold air and a lot of snow. Strong winds blow the snow. It is dangerous to be out in a blizzard. Blizzard can trap people in the snow. They can also make people too cold. It is important to stay indoors during blizzard in order to be safe. These students are sent home from school during the blizzard. The National Weather Service warned people about storm. A storm watch means that a storm could be happening soon. A storm warning meaning that a storm is about to happen or is already happening. Different kind of weather happen every day. It is difficult to figure out why certain weather happen, but tools help scientists understand the weather. Glossary: atmosphere, the blanket of air that surrounds Earth. Blizzard, a heavy snowstorm with strong winds and cold temperature. A huge hurricane, a huge storm with strong winds and heavy rain that starts over an ocean. Tornado, a spinning, funnel-shaped column of air that touches the ground. Weather, what the air is like outside.